It's a testament really to how well Citizen make their watches, even at the value end. The attention to detail that they have and that they put into their watches. Still ticking great, still keeping perfect time. A little Buddha. I want to do a video today about a watch that gets a bit forgotten in my watch collecting frenzy, but it was actually the first watch I had. I've had it 7 years, and I had this watch before I started on the journey, the watch collecting journey. It's a testament really, this watch, to just how much attention to detail Citizen put into their value watches, even at the lower end of the price range. This particular watch has a lot of features that you would look for now in a watch, you know, with regards to the loom, the finish, and it was already there. I already had it. So we'll take a little look at this watch. It is hard to find now. You can find them on the second-hand market, but I think people have become wise to the value on offer here, and they're getting quite hard to find. So let's take a look. Well, sometimes we forget about the watches that we used to have, the watches that we used to love, and that were perfectly fine for our everyday out and about. And this is one of those watches. Just a quick video today. This model range is the CA4330, and this is the 57E. It has the calibre EcoDrive B620 from the mid-2010s. The dimensions are, it's a big one. It's 49.5 lug to lug. It's a 44mm case, only 12mm thick. It is an EcoDrive, so it doesn't have to be too thick, with a 22mm lug width. It does fit under a cuff, but what I wanted to highlight really were a few features that you would look for now on a watch that you were maybe wanting to buy. And these were, a couple of years ago, these were still under £100 second hand. They seem to be quite hard to find now. Oh, by the way, can you just, if you like these videos, can you just subscribe and like and share the videos? It takes a few seconds, costs nothing, but it does help the channel. Thanks. Let's just have a look at the finish. So we've got a brushed top, flat top to the bezel, flat crystal, mineral crystal, polished angled edge there to the bezel, going down to brushed, then a nice polished chamfer along the lugs, going back to brushed. Very fine brushing really, nicely finished. It's proved to be quite rugged, this watch. There are hardly any scratches on it. And the shape of the watch itself does hug the wrist, because you'll notice the lugs are turned down. Now, I would never suggest that this watch in any way, shape or form has the finish of an Omega Aquaterra, but you can certainly see there's a lot of attention to detail. There is the vertical deck type striping to the dial. You see that? It also has elements of a Rolex Daytona, dare I suggest, with the brushed surrounds to the small dials. There's a little element of Seiko there. With, on the Saab 33, we have a skeletonized counterbalance to the second hand, and here you have that on the chronograph hand. The function works great. So top right sets it off, starts ticking. You'd pay a lot for one of these movements now, I think. Stop and reset all the way around. Still works well. Tiny little date window, framed, painted, and if you look as well, the indices themselves have nice stainless surrounds, and the loom is decent. It does stay through the night, and I would say that is getting on for 8 or 9 years old now. It's also one of the few watches in my collection that has a nice splash of colour, which means it can be paired with all sorts of straps. It is a bit of a strap monster, this watch. Just look how a strap change can completely breathe new life into an old watch. Ideal for the summer. Just a push-pull crown. The timekeeping from the B620 calibre has been excellent. I barely have to reset this at all. Perhaps once every 3 years, a little adjustment. So there you go, just a quick video today. I hope you like that. I'm pleased I've done this video because this was the watch that I had before I started becoming a collector. And it's nice to revisit it, to wear it again. Don't forget that I do have playlists now on my channel. A Seiko binge list, a watch collecting as a hobby playlist. So you can lose yourself in those for a little bit of time if you want. And also do hit the like, the little thumbs up and the subscribe, the notifications, so that you're aware of future videos. Thanks.